Hello, I'm Duncan Greaves. I'm the team leader for the online Masters in Computing Science, and I'm presenting a video abstract of some work that's been proposed by myself and Uchechi Nwadike, who's an associate lecturer in the department. We're looking at the importance of real-world graduation to online students. When we were in lockdown during COVID, everybody was working online in isolation. And that included for graduations. Graduations weren't able to be held, but now they are. The students that we have on the online course are volunteers, if you like. They're not forced to be locked down anymore. And so the importance of real-world graduation for students that have worked in isolation maybe for 2 or 3 years, we think is a very important part of their university experience. The problem that arises with online students is the feeling of disconnect in lots of different ways. They're isolated from each other. They work individually, sometimes in the evenings or weekends, and they don't always able to access the support services of the university. This also means that they never really get to know their tutors and lecturers in the same way that on-campus students do. And likewise, before graduation, many of them won't have even travelled to or seen York. So this is why we think that promoting the idea of real-world graduation for online students is an important part of not only their recognition of their skills and their achievement, but also of belonging and being part of the university. Now, the research that we're proposing to start with a card sort exercise to decide the major variables. These are intangible variables that need to be measured. This idea of the sense of studentship. How do they measure that? How can we measure that? How can we assess the lack of engagement maybe with the tutors? How do we know that our information about support services is getting through to those students so that they can access them? And how do they interact? What kind of informal networks have they been using for their 2 years doing their masters with other students? So small groups and chat applications that they've been using. So after assessing this, we're hoping to hold interviews, possibly one-to-one or possibly a focus group, with which to explore some of these issues more deeply, and in understanding how the students have been studying, tailor the graduation towards them. I do hope you find this an interesting and useful piece of work. If you have any questions or anything, please get in touch. Duncan Greaves at york.ac.uk. Thank you for your time.